You know what I should have done? I should have done a reaction to Autobahn, but I should have done it while I was driving. Ah, missed opportunity. Hello, what's up? Welcome back to Just JP. I hope that your day is going well. Hope that your night is moving smoothly. Today we are listening to Mitternacht and more. Hold on, Morgenspaziergang. Morgenspaziergang? Morgenspaziergang. Gang. This is by Kraftwerk off of their album Autobahn, which was released in, oh god, 1974. Sorry, the copyright thing said 2009 because I think this is like the remaster, but it was 1974. So yeah, we are finishing the album up. We are finishing up Autobahn. Where to go with Kraftwerk after this, you have no idea, because I don't either. But there will be more Kraftwerk in the future. Let's go ahead and finish this out. As we said before with the other tracks, these are representative of different like times of the day, basically. So Mitternacht apparently is midnight. I would imagine that's what it means in German. And the other track means morning walk. So we're going from the deep depths of night into the early sunrise. Let's see where they take us and how the music plays into that mood. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope that you enjoy whatever else we got going on. This one, let's go and get into it. This is Kraftwerk with Mitternacht and Morgenspaziergang. I think. I don't know. With a morning stroll, we end the album Autobahn. And then we're back on the road again as we turn the disc over and go back to Autobahn to get ready to go to work. Okay, so what did you guys think of these last two tracks? So the first one, I mean, first of all, they both do fit into the moods, you know? The Mitternacht, that really does dive into midnight. I mean, it is a dark, empty kind of track. Maybe I have a different idea of midnight because I think of midnight as like a nocturnal drive with some small pulses, some glamorous keys, whatever. I don't know. I have a different idea of midnight. Here, we definitely go for the empty, kind of uneasy feeling of midnight, of the night, not knowing what's quite there. There's a lot of this very uneasy noises just creaking in the corners of the room. You have this big, deep old synth that comes in and just sets this diabolical kind of sphere in your mind. And then there's just sound effects that are reverberating and echoing in the room around you. A lot of pinging, a little ponging. And it's an interesting soundscape, but that's kind of all I'm left with. The piece doesn't go anywhere. It's a track that dwells in its ambience, dwells in its tone, and doesn't really want to go anywhere. It kind of stays where it's at, and really the progression lies in the different sound effects that are brought in and the mood setters, as we'll say. You know? And on one hand, it's an interesting mood, you know, and I can kind of get down with the mood. But the track did kind of drag a little bit to me. It felt a little bit tedious, and I didn't feel like I got anything out of it after listening to it. You know, even if you don't always love a song, sometimes you have the feeling of at least you listened to it and you gained something from it. I don't know if I quite got the feeling of that from this one. Like I said, to me, at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, it was just starting to go on a little too long. I would have liked this to be a little shorter, to be honest. But that's just me. You know, that's just how I feel about it. Maybe you love this, and that is completely okay. Like I said, it has some good elements. I like how that comes in that sound. It almost represents a crash-like sound, but it's a lot more filtered. Kind of sounds phased out a little bit, and of course it sustains onwards into the next few sections here. Yeah, but like I said, this would have felt better maybe as like a 1 minute 30. A little intermission. Now, moving into the second track, Morgenspaziergang. I'm probably totally mispronouncing that. It kind of starts off in the same tedious manner with these sound effects that sound like you're tuning a radio. The flute comes in, which is a classic way of bringing in the sound of the morning, you know? And especially as it grows into its light, you really do get that same effect as the strings come in, especially when the piano comes in. And I think that the second half of this particular track does fit really nicely, and it does end the album in a nice way. Almost a sunset, and yet it's kind of a sunrise. But the beginning, before that, all this, I feel like it's just tedium. I feel like I'm working through this to get to this. You know? So, I like this part, but is it worth getting to this from this? It's going to be a matter of personal taste, you know? For myself, it's not. But I do want to know what you guys think of that, you know? Now, speaking of Morgenspaziergang, I would like to know, to be honest, if I'm even pronouncing that right. I know it doesn't really have anything to do with this, but I would like to know if I'm saying that right. Let me see.
Morgenspaziergang.
Morgenspaziergang.
Morgenspaziergang. Morgenspaziergang.
Morgenspaziergang. Gang?
Morgenspaziergang.
Gang. Okay. I just wanted to know. But yeah, so with this album, Autobahn, good. Coat and Melody, both parts, great. Mitternacht and Morgenspaziergang, I don't know. Right now, it's a little bit of a letdown on the album, but I did enjoy the first 3 tracks. I would love to know what you guys thought, though, as well. What did you think of these? What did you think of the other tracks? What did you think of the whole album? You can, of course, let me know in the comments below, and we'll go from here. Once again, where will we go from here? I got a few ideas, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But of course, you can leave your suggestions down in the comments below. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And as always, thank you so much for being here. And I hope you come back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.